Did you know that dirty water kills more people today than war? Through the accident of my birth in one of the world's richest countries, my family has access to as much clean water as we want, anytime we want it. But millions of children and adults throughout the Horn of Africa are forced to drink filthy water every day just to survive. And yet that polluted water is often the very thing that kills them. My family is going to do something to help through the Hiilsan International Rural Development Organization, and you can help too. Water, sanitation, and health are closely interrelated. In wealthier communities, this connection is taken for granted, but in poor developing communities, the connection is a stark daily reality. Throughout the Horn of Africa, consuming unclean water is a daily reality, especially in remote areas like in this small village of Bus that we're planning to dig a well in. Hiilsan International Rural Development Organization's mission is to eradicate poverty by focusing on 3 programs: water, health, and education. Problem number 1 has been identified as lack of water. If we want to reduce poverty, we must absolutely solve the problem of lack of water in rural areas. Literature shows there is a strong positive correlation between water and poverty, such that lack of water causes and traps people in poverty. On the other hand, poverty makes it extremely difficult to access clean water. Water collection has a particularly high opportunity cost for women and school-aged children. For example, especially in rural areas like Bus Village, time devoted to water carrying limits opportunities for women, who are often responsible for household water use and sanitation, keeping them from earning an income. The time spent collecting water often keeps girls out of school. Access to clean water restores health for families and reduces the amount of time that children, who often help with chores at home, spend walking and waiting to collect water each day. The lack of adequate rural water supply and sanitation services impairs rural community health, especially among the poor. Lack of access to safe water and inadequate sanitation also disproportionately burden women and children with disease, especially since these communities also lack medical centers, as is the case of poor localities such as this village of Bus. By the end of 2018, we want to dig a well in Bus. Hiilsan, a registered 501c nonprofit, will turn your secure donation into clean water for this desperate community. Hiilsan.org counts on our generosity. With our support, rural communities will have access to water, clean water, and poverty will be reduced. Your help will allow children to go to school, and women will have less burden because they are forced to walk long distances every day to find water for their survival. To the family who can stop drinking from dirty puddles and start enjoying clean, healthy water, the impact of your support will be enormous. Your support can do more than refresh them. It could very well save their lives. So click the link below to help out.